It is finally here. I got preview access to War Games gameplay early, thanks to the guys and gals over at WWE SuperCard and 2K. And I am stoked to show it to you right now as Beiji, one of our team members, hits Behemoth tier. Good news for him. Very, very pleased. We've also got some other bits and pieces I'm going to be doing during the video. You might see it, comment on it, feel free to. But let's waste no time because I'm excited about this gameplay as much as you guys are. Let's get started. Now, before we get into this, it is important just to say that this is preview footage. So when you play the event in a day and 7 hours time, or whenever you play it, it might not be the same experience. It probably will be, but it might not be. Also, the undercards might be different, but it also might be Pete Dunne because of NXT champions, War Games, etc. Considering the event card is Adam Cole, do not be surprised if the undercards are War Games related. Oh, just a second, I need to get this fusion, but there's something in the way. Not sure what it is. Can't really... Oh, it's the... Guys, the like button's back again. I need you to smash the like button as hard as you possibly can, because if you don't, I can't get this festivities fusion, and that means I can't do the War Game stuff. Come on, guys. Smash it for me. Get it out of the way. There we go. What a maneuver. Love it. You guys are the best. Let's get into the fusion. Let's see if we get anything good in this. No, it's a SummerSlam Aleister Black. Big rip. So at the moment, you're going to War Games. And if you want to, you can find out a bit more about how the game mode operates in the Help Center under the War Games event mode, which is just here. However, the gameplay is on screen right now, and like I explained, it's very, very hectic. Lots going on all at the same time, and they weren't joking. You've got to keep 3 rings at the same time happy. Otherwise, you're gonna be struggling with this game mode. It is all about managing your time and all about making sure that the right cards are in the right place at the right time. It's also worth mentioning that like Giants Unleashed and let's say Clash of Champions, probably NMS, I'd say, probably NMS, you got things such as revives, tag outs, and these are used in-game. Revives revive superstars. So if you've got a superstar that's dead as a dodo in the ring, you can bring them back to life. If, however, you got a tag out, it brings them out, dead or alive, and then puts a new superstar in. Now you can put up to 3 superstars in one ring at any one point out of the 4 superstars you've got in your random selection, which will be based on the deck that you can go to in Edit Deck. If I press autofill here, it will take me up to Behemoth. These are the cards that will be randomized when I'm playing War Games. You've also got point doublers, but this is standard, 10 credits for 1, or you can just keep buying loads if you want to, just like you can do in Ring Domination and Road to Glory. There's also a little trailer which I'm going to show you just now to give you an idea of the craziness of a little something at the end. Now, it's a slight bit of a troll from the guys at SuperCard because that QR code doesn't actually give you anything in game that I'm aware of yet. It might do at a later date, but it actually just links to the game on the App Store or the Google Play Store. Boo this man. But it does make you aware that if you log into the game and play War Games anywhere between, I believe, when the event starts and a couple of days afterwards, you can get yourself a free War Games card back, which was leaked a while ago. Some extra super coins, and a Cataclysm Adam Cole. Going back to the gameplay image though, the way they've designed War Games is very similar to how Road to Glory and Ring Domination work, which I hope means it's going to be a bit more of a regular event than, let's say, Giants Unleashed, which is one of my favorite game modes, but it's nowhere near as run as much. It's nowhere near as active in the cycle as Ring Domination and Road to Glory. There's also giant enemy crabs, which, well,
flip on its back for massive damage.
When you start a game or a round, you will see that in the middle of each ring, there are certain requirements. You don't have to actually meet those requirements if you just want to play, but if you want to get a bonus, you can see here that there is a toughness and charisma bonus for this individual ring. Plus, there is an up arrow bonus and a 5% bonus for hitting that arrow or that requirement. So at that point, you're going to put in there, for example, Tyler Breeze or Drew McIntyre, because they get that boost and they just so happen to be quite high in charisma, which is a good trait to have for that ring. Whereas in the second ring, it's based on toughness and also a certain type of technique or style to get the 5% bonus. For the third ring, we've got toughness and speed with a down arrow. So we do end up putting the Undertaker in once we're finished. And then we end up putting AJ Styles into the deck afterwards. The problem is that he now has 2 cards in that deck. And the timer then runs out. Remember, you've got limited time in this mode to set your cards in motion. If you run out of time, you potentially have ended up losing that ring. The timer ends, the round begins, and there's a scuffle in the ring. And at the end of it, you will see that certain stats have decreased and certain ones have increased. Then at the end of that round in that ring, it counts up the knockouts and gives you 3 extra points for the ring being taken. Now, after seeing the Undertaker being put in that stat hole, the opponent decided to move that Fiend out. So because it was the only card there was an additional stat boost, which carries over into the next rounds. You get the 3 extra points for the ring being taken. In the other, unfortunately, the other ring, AJ Styles getting himself absolutely crushed by Damian Priest and the Fiend. Even though those cards end up beating him, AJ Styles has left a mark. So in the next round, you'll see that 2 of the cards on the opponent's team, they're incapacitated. I use a revive, or the person uses a revive to get Tyler Breeze back and then puts in Roman Reigns. On the other side, nothing is used and they put in poor Oney Lorcan. In the second ring, we get a Big E and Johnny Gargano put in. In the third ring, another Oney Lorcan, with the fact that that ring now is almost dominated by the opposition. And of course, you've got the stat requirements as well. We are leading 8-5. In the middle ring, we're now putting in the individual cards, so it's updating, and it's a power match, and we are going to whoop Finn Balor's ass. Now you're probably again wondering, but that was only Lorcan. Well, he's seen that we're going to be putting in much more powerful cards, and has decided, nope, don't want none of that. And they've kicked the opponent's ass in ring 2. Ring 3, again, a similar situation, but only Lorcan comes out on top. We're now going up in the rankings, and the final round comes in, and you can see that we are making big strides to get the final points needed to win this match. At this point, you see a tag out applied in the middle of the ring where we remove our incapacitated water to put in the Undertaker again. And also a revive to bring AJ Styles back to life. I haven't seen a super move happen yet, but maybe that'll start. Do you see in the center ring, or ring 2, that again, we're going to be taking out only Lorcan. It's not even going to be pretty. The final round, we're whooping ass. There's no way that the person's going to survive. And we take the victory plus some bonus points for winning. So even if you lose, you still get the points, you just don't get the bonus points for a win. Now, my first opinion on this mode is, I'm a little bit worried about the point totals. I mean, 50 points for a win kind of looks a little bit like Road to Glory. And the other thing as well is, can you pull the additional bonuses off the board? You'd like to think so. I haven't seen anything. If I have and I've missed it, please let me know. We then see the points added to Biomechanical Pete Dunne, and we go on to the next bout. So again, 2 of the most important things on here are the revives and the tag outs. You also can use super moves in this, and as you would expect, styles and techniques also play a vital role, not just in giving you additional points, but also giving you your overrun bonuses. It's pretty much self-explanatory. So let me know your thoughts on War Games in the comment section down below, as I'm going to run the gameplay again for all you beautiful people. And if you haven't done so already, I'm going to run the trailer at the end of this video. Get your friends to scan the QR code, get into the game, and get them to pay SuperCard and get those free cards. Although personally, I would have said a Cataclysm. I would have put in like a Vanguard personally, but that's just me. Now, the last thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna get myself to Behemoth Plus, baby. I've just managed to get this Alexa Bliss all the way up to the max. We've got her as a brand new Swarm Pro, and she's gonna take us to the promised land. Behemoth Plus, I think. I'm pretty sure she is. This is where it doesn't happen, and I'm gonna look really stupid. First of all, I'm gonna go and put in... I don't know whether this has an effect on the rewards in War Games. I don't believe it does. Oh, that looks good. It looks good there. Really, really good. I could go like really crazy and just put like, I don't know, the egg there. That just looks so weird. So let's see if the egg does it for us. We've got a couple of new bits of equipment. I'm going to put in my Swarm, toughness and speed. That's going to give me a massive boost. And already she's better than any of my biomechanical cards, which are females already. So just chuck those on. Behemoth Plus didn't even have to fully level up. Let's see if we get a pull. We might do, we might not. But it's always worth a try, especially when you go up a tier or to a plus or a plus. As when you go up to a brand new rating, a plus or a plus, you do end up getting a new set of reset values, which means to you and me, less time to wait to get yourself your tier pull, which comes at least every so many number of resets. Let's see if we get it. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Lots of neons at the moment. Neon. Nope, that's another neon. Bow leave. We can bow leave in this pull, I think. That's a gothic. More gothic. Hey! William Regal! Still coming down to it. In before it's like a cataclysm or something. Nope, we're still waiting. It's really going down to the last one, isn't it? And here comes the last set of resets. Ronda Rousey. Last card. It's a Sami Zayn. A WrestleMania Sami Zayn. That is not exactly what I was looking for. Anyway, ladies and gents, that is going to be it from me. If you haven't done so already, make sure you have gone to your login bonus and gotten your gift for the Christmas event, which you have to get every single one to get yourself your hands on these epic, awesome cards. You got, first of all, a chance of getting yourself one of these, including the Goon, which I need that image, but it's a biomechanical, so it should be rather simple to get. This card back, which gives you the 12, and then you've got this, which I'm really, really happy about. Alexa Bliss and the Fiend. To get your hands on that, you've got to get into the login bonus every single day, and you start off by gathering the gifts. There's 100 super coins and a gift box there, which I'm going to lock in. That's going to be it from me. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you are a beautiful person, which I know you're all beautiful people. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll definitely see you on Thursday when we play War Games live on Twitch. Laters, people.